Dr. David Lynn, board certified laser dermatologist. Thank you very much for joining me on today's episode. And the topic is, as it states, detoxing your skin. Is it a fact or is it fiction? I'll cut to the chase, it's fiction. I'll tell you why. Skin, as you know, is the largest organ in our body, right? And unlike the liver, unlike kidneys, we do not store toxins. Basically what happens is that we receive damage from our skin when it comes to toxins and detoxifying from free radicals. And there are two main sources of free radicals, and two main sources only. The UV radiation and also environmental. And when it comes to environmental, 90% of environmental pollutions and toxins come from, that's right, cigarette smoking. So if you cut out cigarette smoking, if you're well protected in regards to UV, you've detoxed your skin. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else out there. Except for one tiny exception, which I will show you right at the end. But once again, this is a super interesting case, and it's not what we see, and it's not what we encounter day in and day out. It's a very interesting case, but we'll get to that right at the end. So what's the myth about detox? Why is everyone going on about detoxing your skin? It's because of marketing. How else is a company going to sell you a product if they say, hey, everyone else is doing detox. Detox for their liver, detox for their kidneys, detox for their lungs, detox in regards to exercise, start a brand new 2018 detox program. Marketing, marketing, marketing. Okay, that's all it is. Now, what can we do? What can we do to actually reduce the toxins in your skin? There's only one thing you can do, and that's prevention. And how do we prevent that? That is by using sunscreens, right? So you can do active things. You can avoid the sun, use sunscreens, use active ingredients, vitamin A's, vitamin B's, vitamin C's. You can use these as free radical scavengers. So remember, the UV and environmental factors causes stress, which causes your DNA in your skin to break down. And all the good things in your skin, which provides structure and support for your pores, your wrinkles, your fine lines, your laxity and all that, including your collagen, your elastin, your aminoglycans, your hyaluronic acid, all of the ground substance and all, they can be degraded because of free radicals. So the whole idea is to scavenge those free radicals before they actually damage your DNA. And that is the key. You don't detox, you prevent. But what happens if your skin is already damaged? Because let's say you've gone on that holiday of yours, you've had a great amount of sun, cigarette or two or three. How do you actually repair or actually rejuvenate your skin? So basically it's the 4 R's. It's to rejuvenate, repair, restore, and revolumize. And we use those 4 R's to actually improve your skin. And the way we do it is scientifically. Now, as a dermatologist, obviously, I use lasers, I use peels, and I'll take you on a quick journey. So it's not going to be a specific journey because it's going to take at least 3 or 4 hours for me to go through each and every single one of these devices. But I'll take you on a quick journey on how we actually repair the skin. And I'll show you right at the other end what true detoxing of the skin means and how rare it actually is. So first of all, let's talk about what we can do for our collagen. So you can see in this room, we've got lots of lasers, we've got lots of energy devices, everything from erbium lasers to CO2 lasers to even more powerful CO2 lasers to the old-fashioned Fraxel, to RF needling insulated, right up to Infinity back there, which is another insulated RF device. And all of these can actually restore, regenerate, and recuperate your collagen and your elastin. So they can repair your skin. It's not detoxifying, it's repairing and restoring, revolumizing. So all of these lasers can stimulate collagen. What else can be done to stimulate collagen? Well, let's take a look at another room. Now, unlike fractional lasers, this room contains lasers known as Q-switch lasers. Q-switch lasers are lasers which actually don't break your skin. They work by photoacoustic and photomechanical energy, and what they do is that they release special substances found at high in your skin, known as the epidermis, called LIOBs, or laser-induced optical bodies, and they can stimulate collagen. So lasers like the pico laser or the old-fashioned nano laser can actually do that as well. So this can actually help with your wrinkles, with your pores, with your pigmentation, but also create some more collagen so they can repair and restore and rejuvenate. Let's go to another room. Okay, so now we're in our Fraxel room. So this is one of the lasers which I really like to restore and rejuvenate as well as repair collagen, especially in patients who are type 1, type 2 skin, in other words, lighter skin type. And I love using the 1927. I think it's a magical wavelength, excellent laser. We use the 1550 as well for the collagen in the deeper dermis. Other devices we use include this, which is E-Matrix. It's an RF device, so radio frequency, downtime of about 4 or 5 days. Does it work as well as a Fraxel? The answer is no. But does it have its place? The answer is yes. So let's go to other rooms and see what we've got and how we can actually repair, rejuvenate, restore, revolumize, and repair skin. So let's move to another room. What have we got here? So in this room, basically we have our cool sculpting devices, but we have this. This is called an LED device. So do LEDs work? It's still contentious. It's not the best, but it can help actually repair your collagen. So using, in this case, we're using a Lutronic system. We use a super powerful low level laser emission device. Will it give you the same kind of results as what a laser can? The answer is no. But these do play a role because these can activate substances such as ALA or aminolevunic acid, which can help reduce the amount of sunspots, precancerous skin lesions, and certainly can help as well. So what else do we got? Let's come to the peel room. So where's the peel room? Oh no, there's another laser. So here's another laser. This is a 755, but also we've got a 1064 laser as well. So we use this as a vascular laser. It's measured in milliseconds. It does not break skin, so your downtime is minimal, if not zero. We use that in a laser genesis mode. And yes, can it help repair collagen? Yes, it can. Great thing about it, zero downtime. Bad thing about it, multiple sessions, 8 sessions or so before you see results. Let's go to another room and see what we've got to help repair skin. So restoration of volume, that is very important because remember, when you're looking at skin, it's a balance between skin texture, tone and volume which gives you the best results. And volume loss is inevitable. And the best way to replace lost volume is to use fillers. And I work with many different types of fillers you can see here. Everything from hyaluronic acid fillers all the way to Sculptra, also radials, and many other fillers. I work with at least 15 different fillers. The reason being is that they all have the different properties, and fillers in certain locations will give you the best results. So that's another way we can restore and repair lost collagen, and that's with dermal fillers. So let's see what else we've got. Okay guys, so look, in this year's series, what I'm going to do is I am going to actually take it back to basics and cover a couple of DIY tips and at-home uses as well. So yes, the long-awaited skin needling, dermal rolling, how to do it at home, how to do it properly, what works, what doesn't. So we're going to be covering that in the next couple of weeks in regards to home use devices as well with this. And this, straight out of the box, just came in today. This zero gravity perfecto. Like I said, it's straight out of the box. I haven't even unwrapped it. It's still there. Now, is this sponsored? The answer is no. What did I ask for? I asked for a loan device. So at the end of the day, they pay me nothing to actually do a review. I don't keep the product. I review it. And what I'm going to do is a scientific review. So it's not a, hey, you know, it feels like this or it looks like this. I'm going to do a series of about 3 or 4 patients from different age groups, everywhere from people ranging from the late 30s all the way up to the 60s, standardized before and after photos, and I'm going to give you a review in regards to this. So, at home LED systems, do they work? The answer is that I don't know. The science behind it is solid. We have, with our LED systems, we have scientific data that actually backs it up, but we also have fluences, in other words, energy levels, which we can measure and replicate. For home devices, we can only go by the manufacturer's specifications and their recommendations. So a big shout out to the companies who are on board this year. So NewFace as well, which is an microcurrent technology. So that basically heats up your dermis to stimulate collagen. And this is also a device very similar, but it uses low level emission. So basically it's low level emission devices, which is basically like laser technology, but low level. And does that heat up the collagen enough to cause a chain or cascade to stimulate collagen? I don't know. So that's why I'm actually trying it out. So a review on the Perfecto Zero Gravity will be coming out in the next couple of months once I gather my data. So what else do we have to help stimulate collagen and repair collagen? Let's go into the peel room. Okay, moving up from an at-home device, can other devices, except for lasers, be used to rejuvenate skin? Yes, certainly things like Hydra Facial can. What is Hydra Facial? Hydra Facial is basically a microderm, like a super microdermabrasion. It abrades the skin using a suction, but also it has infusion as well. So basically this can repair and restore. There is a little bit of marketing behind that because they still use a little bit of hyaluronic acid and things like that, which belong under your skin rather than in your skin. But there is science to this as well because of the vortex generations, which exfoliates a lot better compared to a microdermabrasion. And we actually do infuse with salicylic acid, which is a beta hydroxy acids. Speaking of which, comes to this, which is basically my chemical peels. So chemical peels can be divided into two types. In what I do, basically two types: nurse led and things which I do. So I do the high strength peels, the Jesness peels, the trichloroacetic acid peels, the medium depth peels, and the deep peels. So chemical peels can certainly help rejuvenate, restore, and repair. And you can start off with something as easy as an 8% single coat TCA and go all the way up to a Jesness plus 35% TCA, which will give you a downtime of 8-9 days or so. And anything in between, which includes lactic acid peels, glycolic acid peels, or AHA peels, going up from 10%, 20%, 30%, 50%, all the way up to 70% glycolic acid. Remember, with glycolic acid, they do need to be neutralized, and with lactic acid, these peels, the glycolic acid peels or the AHA peels, are the best for generating collagen. Salicylic acid peels and beta hydroxy acids are great for exfoliation. They also work as an anti-inflammatory. So chemical peels, yes, absolutely. If you have come back from a holiday and if you're up for a touch-up and to rejuvenate your collagen and to repair, a cost-effective method is actually chemical peels because they're very affordable and they do actually work. But the higher up you go, the longer the downtime. Guys, I hope that clarifies detoxification in skin, because skin does not need to be detoxed. Your skin's natural innate ability to turn over every 28 days clarifies and cleanses your system automatically. What you do need to do is to actually prevent oxidative processes from occurring in the first place. So the only exception to the rule is this. In very, very rare situations, we actually do see toxins, actual toxins in the skin. And this little video here will tell a little story. Basically, I saw this gentleman who had colloidal silver ingestion. So his father gave him silver, him and his brother, silver for many years. And silver is a toxin, and it builds up around the eccrine glands or sweat glands of the skin, and it creates a silvery appearance known as agyria or agyria. Okay, so that is a true toxin which is in your skin. Now, watch what happens when I treat this with laser. Laser actually detoxifies. So in this situation, does it actually detoxify the skin? Yes, it does. So laser works by actually breaking down these silver granules so that they're taken up by the immune system and excreted. That is true detoxification. How often do we see this? I've only seen this once in my entire life. Most dermatologists will only run possibly into one case ever in their entire life. It is that rare. So this is the only case where we can detoxify the skin using a laser. And look at the before and look at the afters. You can see the sharp demarcation of where the laser was done and where the laser was left. And we've turned this gentleman, I term him the silver boy, because he's gone from silver or dusty silver, dusty grey to normal skin color all in one treatment. So that is the true detoxification of skin. Guys, I hope you find that video useful. I hope you find that informative. I try to do one video every Saturday morning based on science, technology, and not on marketing, and it just give you guys an idea of what's out there and how to approach skin and skincare. Once again, guys, please like, comment, share, and by all means, please subscribe. This channel is growing, and I hope to get more support as I can do more DIY tips as well as product reviews. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.